Ministry of Sound and Martin Audio just got together to create a brand new sound system for the box in the club. Their already very loud sound system just got louder and even more crisp. It's unbelievable.
Jam the night club.
The Ministry sound system's always been a bit of a phenomenon. I mean, back in the beginning, in the Justin Berkman days, it was all about trying to recreate the experience of a club like Paradise Garage in New York, you know, one of the legendary, absolute legendary clubs in the world. The Elephant and Castle location, the walkway to the room, compared to the other clubs in the UK at the time, you might have put a sound system in that size to fill a club that was probably 6 times the size, and then to be able to run it at a level where it never peaked, it never really was pushed. It was a new phenomenon for the UK back in the beginning.
I've been involved with Ministry of Sound for about 7 years, and 2 years ago I went to talk to the club about buying a new system for the bar. I felt it was time that they upgraded and started to make some changes in there. And successfully convincing them to do that, the sound system was upgraded to comments from everybody, from all the staff to DJs to everybody involved with the club. And there was one time where we were checking the sound system in the bar, and then we walked through to the box and said, "Crikey guys, we need to bring this up to date." So we tried re-EQing, tried a few things, that didn't seem to work, and eventually we managed to convince Ministry to part with some cash and buy a new system. Ministry were quite determined to keep the 6 dance stacks. They said that was their signature, they didn't want to move away from that. So we had to take that into consideration. We could have built 2 big dance stacks at one end of the room and made it very powerful and killed everybody at one end and made it very, not quiet, but less than at the front. But through keeping the 6 stacks, the sound is more balanced and more proportional to the room.
The room, to me, almost performs as much as an important factor in the sound system as the actual physical speakers and the amps. I mean, the room's so perfect as well, to have a room that shape with that ceiling height. And when you get in rooms like that, it enables you to DJ in a different way. It enables you, you can be a lot more subtle. If you think about the success of trance music in the 90s, it worked because it worked on any system because it was all about the top end. Whereas with a sound as good as the Ministry's, it can all be about the bottom end. You could literally play a drum loop for 2 hours with a few bits of percussion and people would be going absolutely mental. But when you actually eventually drop the bass line, or God forsake, a hook, people just go through the ceiling, and that's what great sound systems and great rooms can do.
The system was designed exclusively for Ministry of Sound. It took 4 months from concept to completion. It took over 20 people, from manufacturing to R&D to installation to various other bits and pieces that are involved with something like this. And the system is capable of delivering 135 dB plus on the dance floor, which is equivalent to standing next to a jet engine on a runway without ear protectors.
There are many great sound systems around the world, and I think that it's one of the best in the world, for sure. I think when you go beyond that, it's actually almost beyond the sound system, it's down to the club. And Ministry is one of the great clubs in the world as well. You're getting to the level with the Ministry sound system, it's like, do you like Ferraris or do you like Lamborghinis, you know, or do you like Aston Martins? Personally, I like all of them.
So as you can see, the best sound system in the world just got better. You have to come down to Ministry of Sound to check it out for yourself and feel the beats.